me my newness, but how do you decide when to play guys? I think you said before, you don't think in terms of lineups, you just kind of do it by sub, and you don't prepare before the game, like when you're going to make moves?
Some, but very little. I try to make sure that, you know, you go back, you look, almost every time Jalith is coming to game, it's been within a minute and a half of a timeout. So that if it doesn't work, I've got a timeout, and so still then Joel gets his breather. He may not get breathers of minutes where the clock is running, but he gets his breath. You know, with Cam getting healthy and healthier, hopefully each and every day, you know, things are going to continue to change there as well. One year, Coach Smith got Coach Guthries to lay it down about, okay, 16 or at 12 or at 8 or at 4, we need to change. Coach Smith frustrated him so much he didn't want to do that anymore. And I've always just gone, you know, this is a statement too, gone by the seat of my pants, but I do know that I want to get everybody in the game in the first half that I might need in the second half. I want them to get some minutes in there. I do know that when I look at the Florida State game and Joel's got 35 minutes and Kenny's got 34 or 35, that's to me is a little bit too much. And because it's, again, I'm looking at a long season, I want them to have their legs, and it also means I'm not giving their backups of those other guys enough minutes. And I think even Kenny's freshman year, I gave him some minutes, and I think that has helped him turn into the player that he is right now. Joel Berry, his freshman year, he got some minutes. Some coaches are very comfortable playing 5 or 6 guys. And I'm just not doing that, but there is a pretty big difference between, you know, 35 minutes and 5 minutes.
Have you ever consciously thought to yourself, if I don't play this guy, he's going to transfer? I think you're the only one who hasn't that transfer in how many years?
Yeah, we're going to have 13 after this season because you asked that question. I'm going to come see you.
We have a couple seniors. So.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 seniors and 11 transfers.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see guys who it's a philosophical kind of holistic kind of thought process. But I wonder if you ever even subconsciously even think, man, if I don't get somebody, like you said, Joel or maybe Isaiah, those first couple of years.
No, I've never, you know, I've been surprised. I think I've had 8 transfers in 30 years, I think. And the reason I say I think, because I don't know if I'm counting one kid that I told, I said, now you can come, but it's going to be really hard for you to play because you're above your level. And after he got there, he agreed. So to me, that's hard to count him as a transfer because I told him, you know, if you come, I'll say, Joe, you're not really good, but I need a warm body to feel like. No, he was a great kid that loved our program, and but it worked out. Playing was more important to him than he thought it was. But I think I'm right in 8 transfers. I know I've had 4 in 15 years here, and I think I had 4 in 15 years at Kansas. One kid transferred, and his family was so upset with him. It was unbelievable. Marlon London, he wanted to go back home to Chicago, and so he transferred back to DePaul. And the next year we played DePaul, and his mom and dad sat behind DePaul's bench with their KU stuff. You know, so it's so you have some things, but I've really, Joe, have never thought about what am I doing right now? Is that going to make him stay or go? I always feel like grass is greener where I'm standing, and I think I've shown that throughout my entire life. But I want to play guys because they deserve it, because it'll help them long term, because I'm trying to run a program and not just 1 year. Or they're beating a guy out, and it's competition's getting closer and closer and closer. And I had a guy his junior year start every game for us, and then his senior year he started on senior night. That was hard, but he handled it well. But Paul Pierce was the guy that took his place, and so he beat him out.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good player.
Those are all.